How are you doing, everybody? Happy Friday afternoon to you. Don't have to check the watch, but we'll do it anyway. It is Friday afternoon. It has not changed. We're back. Megastore Simulator. The update that I thought was going to happen has happened, and now we have a lot more warehouse space, or maybe we don't. I don't know. They added a lot more warehouse space to the game. I don't know who gets it when, so we're going to find that out when we hop into the game, see exactly what that's all about. If you're a person at the level that we are, what has changed? So we shall find that out here in just a bit. Let's hop on in. Let's say hello to all the people that we have here on the YouTube side, or on the Twitch side, rather. We got Foxy Gamer and Charles Visser over there. On the YouTube side, we had an early hello from S Junkie, and there I see S Junkie again. We also have Brian Pietrowski, we have C. Bell, we have Kelly Snyder, we have Jason Cunningham, we have Interceptor Pup, we have Blessed Daypan, we have Crystal Amber, we have Arthur Rompai, we have Jennifer, and then we have Lord Michael over on the Twitch side as well. And for everybody else that we have out there watching and lurking, hello. A very, very happy Friday to you. Let us hop back in to our wonderful, wonderful store and see exactly what everything looks like. So now on top of this, they also made some changes to the butcher to make the butcher better than they were before. So like one of the major changes that they made to the butcher is if you take a look at the management, and if you look at managed staff, the butcher can now be paused. So there were some people like me yesterday that was having issues with the butcher working while we were doing stuff, and it was like, yeah, I really wish I could pause the butcher. You can now pause the butcher. So that is good. So if you don't want the butcher to be doing stuff while you're busy doing stuff, then you can say, hey, butcher, just take a step back. Let me take it from here, and then unpause them whenever you want them to. Other stuff that they did with the butcher, butchery logic has been improved to prevent several potential issues. Restockers now ignore trays placed on cutting tables and meat grinders. Tags have been removed from processing trays, which makes sense because there used to be a tag on this tray, and it made no sense for there to be a tag on this tray. So yeah, these trays had tags on them, which made no sense. So they got rid of those tags. Other things that they've done, restockers no longer attempt to refill prepared meat products or complain when they cannot refill them. So we no longer have an issue where our restockers back here are going to be like, I can't find ribeye steaks like they did yesterday. They were like looking for ribeye steaks. They couldn't find them. That no longer is going to be an issue. They will no longer like complain about that, because that's not something. Now I would imagine that if you still have them, then you're still okay, but if you don't have them, then you don't have to worry about people complaining. You don't have to worry about your restockers complaining about them anymore, because that was one of the big things that we ran into, and I'm now stuck. How the heck did I get stuck in this? I have no idea how that happened. I'm just going to end the day. I have no idea what happened there. I'm still stuck. How do I unstick myself? I am stuck. How do I get myself unstuck? How do I get myself stuck in here? Is there an option to unstick yourself? Like, I'm literally stuck in the... I'm stuck in here. And I have no idea how that happened. It's like, how did I get stuck in the fridge? That's so weird. Okay, that's better. Somehow my fridge caught me and did a thing. Other things that we've got here. Butchery refrigerators now come with fully stocked trays without any empty tray slots. So that's good. No longer are we going to have an issue where you have a fridge with 6 trays instead of 8. So I'm going to have to, every one that we get going forward will have 8 trays. So I'm going to have one where I'm just going to have to buy a fridge and then sell it back so I can get all the trays that I'm missing. But then every fridge from now on will have 8 trays in it instead of 6. So that part is now gone. The pause option was added for butchers. Prepared meats can no longer be placed on cutting tables. So that will not be a thing that you can apparently do. We didn't do that yesterday. Products can no longer be placed directly into furniture output trays. And a clear error message is now displayed when attempting to place products into reserved output trays. So those are all very nice, good things. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. Let's see who I got here. We got Big T Texas, who's watching me and Cans at the same time. That is awesome. Dazman's also here. Crow Daddy's also here. Cat Mom is also here. Queensis is also here. And Twitch said you broke your stream streak again, so you had to go and rewatch some of the previous. Twitch every once in a while can be a bit of a fussy thing. That is for sure. I'm telling you. We've also got Love Immortal Play, Kylie Blythe, Ben Cooper, Wayne Wise, Riley, Radical Radish, Carla James, and Alyssa Boyd all here as well. Great seeing all you. Happy Friday, and Chong Fung as well. Everybody all in while I was busy having all of my gap. Now the other thing, all about the warehouse space. If we go in here and go to management and warehouse, it is all backloaded. That's what I was afraid of, is that for people that are playing the game, you will not notice anything in the way of new warehouse space earlier in the game. All the warehouse space that becomes available happens later in the game. So we've got nothing new that is available as of right now. Anything that we have is just because we're already at level 157. So we have one warehouse expansion available to acquire, but it's not like they shortened the distance between them. So we can get this one for $55,000, and I will go ahead and get it just to see what it does. But there are none that are in arrears that opened up because they added them. They didn't space them out. They backloaded all of them. So, and Omar Foster, how you doing? A very, very happy Friday to you. Now, what did that do? That opened up that. Okay, I guess it was worth $55,000. Okay, I'm gonna put that right back there. We'll eventually get more use out of that, but for now, it's not all that great. So, and I've got dock doors here that are completely blocked in, and I'm not gonna worry about those either. So we're just gonna stick with that as well. Oh, okay, so that's fine. No biggie. We'll eventually get more of that unlocked and make it useful. So, Power Bozo Lynch, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Yeah. I guess that's what we got. So, let's give it a whirl. Day 219. We've got warehouse space that's new. It's not all that usable right now. We're going to get more butcher stuff. Not a lot, because we don't have a lot of space, but we'll do what we can. Enjoy. Store's open for your convenience. Let's do it. Foxy on a 95 stream streak. I love that. Thank you so much for it. Bella, we got stuff that we got to talk with you about. Bella, how's it going? You're like, what the heck? You're bothering me. This is like the third time this week that you're bothering me, Rusty. I know. We've been busy this week. I told you we were going to be in this game quite a bit this week. There's a lot that's been going on. Yeah, there's been a lot that's been going on. They added a whole bunch of warehouse space, and it hasn't been all that useful. No, not so far, but it will get more useful. I know it will. We just got to spend a lot of money to get a lot of that space. Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah, I didn't think so either, but we're gonna make it something functional. I promise we will, and we're gonna get more butchered stuff in there. We're gonna get some more meats and stuff. It's all gonna happen. Do you have any confidence in us yet that we're gonna be able to make it all happen? I'm going to have to prove you wrong, Bella. I will prove you wrong. I will prove to you that we can actually do good things here. I will do it. It will be my mission to prove you wrong. Not like you would ever yeah. So, all right, I got to go. We got stuff to do, but it's always great seeing you. I'm going to get back to work now, so I'll talk to you later. So, there we go. So, Guardian Jane, how you doing? And Nartanen, how you doing? Yeah, I saw there's a door here. It's just blocked. And I don't have anything that I would do with it right now as it is. I mean, it'll be potentially... Oh, no. Is it... Did they put the door behind door 5, behind dock door 5? Or is it over there on that side, possibly? Is it over there? Is there a dock door 5 over there? Is that what we've got? I don't know where dock door 5 is. Maybe there's one. I don't see it yet. So, I don't know. Not going to worry about it. I'm busy with dock doors 1 through 4. And that's working plenty good for me. So, Randy Webb, welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. Bella is an in-game tribute. The developer of this game did that strictly for cans. So that is not something that is a custom thing. That is a permanent fixture in the game. If you had your very own copy of Megastore Simulator, you could go out here and say hello to Bella every day, as we do every time we play this game live. We always come out here and we always talk to Bella all the time. And we always let her know that we're always thinking about her. So, yeah, that was a really awesome thing that the developer did. Glad you're not going to be in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, or Montana. It's going to be, yeah. It's hot. There are lots of hot places around here. It is quite toasty. Absolutely. So what do we have to do now? The next thing that we'll probably be doing at this point, if we go back and take a look at the butcher, is if we take a look at the licenses, we've got this license to open up, which is going to be, I'm guessing, more prepared stuff, or more stuff to be sliced up, that is. So we'll probably work on that later today. And then we've got this license, which is going to be partially ground, partially sliced. And then that's going to be more ground stuff. And then I think I'm going to be out of space. That's where I think I'm going to run into a snag, is not having any more room to put any more up there. So, but we're going to see. You are also watching me and Cans at the same time. Yeah, Cans is currently playing Lawn Care Simulator, if I remember right. If I saw that correctly, he's playing that. Which looks like a fun game. We played that one back before they did the big update to it, and I haven't played it since then. I might go back and do more with that one. You can't order any meat. It is blank. Huh. I don't know why that would be. Like, if you're in butchery and if you go to products, and if yours says blank, I'm not quite sure. That might be a close and reopen kind of deal. But aside from that, I don't really know. I wouldn't know what might be going on with that one. So, Brother Brent, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, is there anything I need to order? I don't think there's anything I need to do there, but let's take a real quick look. Just in terms of product in general. Out of stock. Anything out? Lobsters are out. So that'll go to dock 4, as it always has. Oh, wow, I need a bunch of clothing. So that's all dock 3, as it always has been. Music. Oh, those darn ukuleles. That's dock 1. And then sports and summer for dock 2. And we're back up to speed. There we go. Cup fan, how you doing? How do you price things because you're having a heck of time making money and still being able to keep stuff stocked? Everything that I do is I set it where the sales impact is as close to minus 39% as I can get it, while also keeping everything rounded to the nearest quarter, because it's just the way I play my games. I always round everything to the nearest corner. I don't deal in pennies. But, I mean, what you could do is you could price everything to where that hits minus 40%. So the penny where it's at minus 39%, that's like the best you can do, and then they will never complain about the prices being too high. So that's where I have it set. That's the magic number in this game, is that. So, driver, how you doing? Yeah, they just had another update today. They added more warehouse space. It's kind of interesting the way that they have it set up, but there's more warehouse space. I'm trying to think, like, where is that space now that I look at it? Like, what is that? Because that kind of says how much farther can the store expand out. So if that is where the new warehouse space is, I'm trying to think, like, where that is in relation to the store. Like, we're running along this wall of the store. So it's like, I guess the store doesn't actually go much further back than that. Oh no, oh no. 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 There's the door. Oh no. That's no good. There's a door right about there. Oh no. There's a door. Oh no. There's a whole lot of oh no going on right there. A whole lot of fiddlesticks is, yeah. Shoot. How do we fix this? What do we do for a Klondike bar? Just take our fridges and put them right underneath the escalator. It's fine. It's fine. Not even worried about it. Don't know why you're even worried about it. Okay. This is not ideal, but it's a thing. So we'll do that. So we're going to do that. Move them over just a little bit more. Try to get it a little bit more even, because we always believe in feng shui. So we got to do that. Swing that over a little bit more. Is that a little bit more closer to center? It's better. It's not great, but that's what we got. So then we're going to go and we're going to move this way over here, and I'm going to block the first aid kit because now it is in my way. So that's getting blocked because we don't really need it. It's not that important to me. And then we will take that, move it over here, and then take that and move it over there. And then we will block another fire extinguisher because it doesn't belong on the wall. It should be on the pole. So we're going to block another one because no one ever starts fire in this place anyway. There we go. All right, there's the door. Cool. Just what I wanted, a door right there. Perfect. Excellent. Sweet. Blind Shot Pod, how you doing? You're doing a playthrough with everything in market plus 10%, and they still complain. Oh, yeah. They still complain about pricing when impact is below 20%. I'm not sure what might be happening there. All I know is that on mine, when I have this at sales impact of negative 39%, I've not ever had anyone complain about pricing. So if it's happening for you, I'm not sure why. All I can say is that for me, it doesn't happen. So I don't know. I wish I had a better answer than that, but I don't. Sorry. I need to get this music out of here. This music is becoming more and more of a problem down on this floor. Just a little bit more of a problem down on this floor. So then again, so the store, it does not expand farther. So yeah, the store doesn't expand. This wall is basically this wall is basically the back wall of the store. I mean, maybe there's one more expansion back that way, but there's But that's about it. I mean, at least based on where that new warehouse section was. I'm guessing there might be one more that way, but only one? I mean, I do see that there does look like there's a break there. I can see something there that looks like a break. I got to tilt my headlight way to see it, but yeah. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess the thing that's good is that this does give them a nice closer entryway. So I could hypothetically change the layout of this to put grocery right here. Question becomes, do I really want to mess around with my back room? Oh, the grocery's right there. It's not that far. It's probably fine. They're not walking that far with grocery. And it's actually pretty good with having all the frozen stuff there. That actually works out pretty nice for that. So, that's actually okay, I think. What do I need to order? Because I'm sure I need some stuff. I have no doubt that I need some stuff. Princess Carrie, how you doing? Great to see you. Did I have to pay for that extra warehouse space? I did not have to pay for this door. They gave me this door for free. The only space that I paid for so far is I paid $55,000 for this little nook of space that I might just turn into a little naughty corner or something like that, because I have no idea what the heck to do with it. But it cost me $55,000, so it's kind of a thing. Does this sell peanut butter and pancake mix? I don't know. I mean, whatever game you're playing, it's not going to be made by the people who made this, so that you're probably just playing another knockoff kind of game. And I don't even know if I have, I don't think I have peanut butter. Yeah, I don't know if I've got peanut butter. I don't think I've unlocked it, so. Burgess, we have a door. It kind of was in a little bit of my way, but we've worked around it. We just had to take our fridges and put them in a really awkward spot, but that's okay. It's all fine. It's all good. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to see here. I mean, I guess another thing I could do now is I can move all these down to the wall now. Down to that corner, because I'm not going to ever get anything more that direction. So let's do that. Move all these down. Can I get that one on that side of that? Oh no, you stupid fire hose. Okay. Yeah. It's the exact same game, but again, not made by the same developer. So someone took this game, made a knockoff of it, and that's what you're playing. So yeah, it may look exactly like this, but it's not. The developer who made this game did not make that one. That's all I'm saying with it. Mall Manager Simulator, and thought it was the same as small, but it's not. And your mall, and I'm not sure what you're saying there. There's words, but I don't know. Let's see. What else do we need? Grocery. Let's do this. No, butcher. We actually do need some bakery stuff, believe it or not. Do need some seafood. Do need some electronics. So that's all Doc 4 still. Toys and candy, a whole bunch, as usual. And clothing. That's all Doc 3. It's Doc 1. And finally, Sports and Summer, Doc 2. Mall Manager and Mall Simulator. Yeah, I mean, they sound like they're two different games. I Mall Simulator, as far as I know, is still the one that is perished. And I have no idea what Mall Manager is, because I've never played Mall Manager. There are too many mall games. They all have the same name. Too many of them. So, Katie, how you doing? So this like yeah, that happens, like, especially with mobile games, because people will see a good game on Steam. Mobile developers will see a good game on Steam, and then they'll do a they'll do a knockoff of it for mobile. Because if there's any way that you can do a knockoff of one on mobile and then slap a bunch of ads on it and stuff like that, then that's what they'll do. So it's the way. Okay, how? $66,000. So I've really got to get to the point where we get a whole lot more money. I've got so many expansions that I've got to get, and we did not empty out all of our vending machine money last time, so that's nice. That's a nice little plus. So $74,000, and the next expansion again is a lot of money. And again, these guys will no longer be asking for a prepared version of a butcher product that comes from a sliced. So they won't ask for ribeye steaks or anything like that, because it is not the finished good. I mean, the ribeye steaks are not they're the end product, but they're also not the starting product. So since they come from a different starting product, they won't ask for them anymore. That's the words I'm trying to say. They're out there. They're out there. Okay, not much else I can do. The unloaders are going to keep going with that. Is there anything, again, that is out? If there is, I will let them work on it, but if there's nothing that's out, then I'm going to go ahead, go to the next day, and they can work on it in the morning. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I need all the things. I need a posture check, I need a stretch, I need all of it. All of it! Ugh! Yeah, so in here, no one on mine, in the event that Blind Shot is still around, nobody on mine is finding anything to be too expensive. So if you're having people that are finding things to be too expensive, then I don't know. It sounds like you've got a game that doesn't like you or something. I don't know. Because at minus 39%, no one finds anything to be too expensive. Now, minus 40, yeah. They will start to be like, you were charging me too much. I do not like you anymore. But at minus 39%, they're always good. At least in mine, they are. Okay. So next thing, we will go ahead and get another license for back here. I will be able to, again, I'm not going to be able to do too much more. It's going to be kind of snug. So I might go and get the ones that are the ground products, and then take one more fridge and put it, one more of these displays and put it that way. And honestly, after that, I'm going to be kind of stuck. But let's go ahead and get those two licenses. So butchery licenses, I'm going to bypass that one for now and go to these two, because that's got 3 more ground products, which is going to fill my other display I have there. Do I need another fridge over here? How am I doing in terms of fridge space here? I will not need another fridge. I still need to buy another fridge anyway, just to get all the trays out of it. And then after that, I will never need to do that again, because all the future refrigerators have 8 trays in them, but they don't, unfortunately, didn't give you the ones for the original refrigerators that you bought. They don't compensate you with the extra trays that they left out. So I do still have to buy another one there to get extra trays. Butchery. Let's go here. So $12.60. This can be $13.75. No, that's, oh no, $15.75 rather. This can be 78, 75, maybe even 79, maybe even 79 and a quarter, maybe even 79.50. That's probably good enough. We'll go here and go 21 and a quarter. Probably can't go 21.50 there. It's going to be probably too much. Yeah, 21 and a quarter. And then this can be 14.75. That works. We can go with that. And then we got lamb neck slices. Oh no, I already had that. I've got tomahawk steaks. I've got packaged ground beef. I've got packaged ground lamb. I got packaged ground turkey. Okay. So then I need to get those things. Or let's out of stock and then not labeled. So this full pallet of it. Full pallet of that, full pallet of that, full pallet of that. I do need a new fridge. So I did say that. I need to, or do I need a, can I get one that's only got 4? It doesn't really matter. How many shelves did I get shortchanged? How many do I not have? 2, 6. Okay, so I might as well just get a big one. Ugh! We'll just get a big one. So where's the spam? Yeah, let's just get a big one. And then we'll sell it back without the trays in it. And I think that's all I got to buy. Dock 4. I hope Dock 4 is empty. Dock 4 is not. Oh, Dock 4 is nowhere near empty. Shoot. Okay. So I got to do the same thing here. Throw all this in Dock 3. This is the downside of having one morning unloader. So just throw all this in the front. Another thing that they have talked about is that they are working on getting a 5-high reach truck or a 5-high pallet stacker. So for the people who are not fond of driving the reach truck, they're planning on having something that will replace the reach truck. So it can go 5-high and you no longer have to worry about driving the reach truck anymore. So do Americans know what Spam is? Oh, of course we do. Spam is very popular here in the States. Yeah. Spam is, yeah. I mean, yeah, lots of people have Spam here. David has the AC. Awesome. The AC has returned. That is very, very good. Oh, shoot, and I ordered the extra ground beef. Oh, that's all right. Because I can use it anyway. That will not be a problem. Okay, so let's go ahead. Get this butchery. Get that. Get the ground lamb. Oh, I didn't buy the other display case. So ground turkey, ribeye rack, ground beef. That was an extra ground beef, so that's fine. I'll take that one back. And then I need to buy one more display case. Isn't Spam in Scrabble? Is it a valid word in Scrabble? I don't know. I mean, at this point it might be, but I don't know, honestly. Wide butchery stand. To the storefront. Those go to the front door. Go with that. And then let's set this up. So yeah, again, all I need out of here is the trays. I don't need anything else. So I'm just going to yank all the trays out of here and then resell this thing. Because again, they don't give you your trays back for whatever reason. So then we can go ahead and pack that up. And then that'll go back. Okay, so ribeye racks. Those are going to go up there. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and get all this stuff cut up as we go. So ribeye racks. Is that... Yeah, that is the new one. Yo, yeah, so this is going to turn into the tomahawks. Okay. It's a big cut of meat right there. That's a big one. I know a lot of people who are huge fans of tomahawk steaks. I've never actually had a tomahawk cut before. And there's only 7 of them on there? Why would they do that? 7? This game has a weird thing with odd numbers. They really like their odd numbers at times. Like, why would you do that? Why would you have odd numbers like that? Why would you have 7? Just make it 8. Make it easy on yourself. 7. That's so silly. Okay. All right, so we're going to set this up right over here. Like that. And that's going to be, that's about as much as we can do here at this point in time, I do believe. So, Jim Eddington, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, Lady Fluffy Dragon has started her very own water park. Because Water Park Simulator is getting ready to go into 1.0 full release here in the not too distant future. What else do I have here? What else? Oh, I got 2 ground beef. That's what happened. So I don't want to do both of those. So, all right, here we go. Ground beef. And let's not screw this up. Okay, so you're going to do that. And while you do that, I can do this. Looks just like red spaghetti. Okay. This will go here. Then I need this one. Or no, those are not the ones I need yet. So ground beef, this actually needs to go up. All right, so there's that. And then I need the ground lamb. So we'll do that. I'll go ahead and do this. Oh man, I'm probably throwing her off. Okay, I should have paused her. I think I might be all right. Or did you? Yeah, I should have paused her. I should have paused her. We are both doing the same thing at the same time, and now I am stuck with a tray. Actually, I don't know even what she's doing. What is she doing? Does she even know what she's doing? Like, what's she doing? Yep. Yeah. I should have paused her. No. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I should have paused her. What is even there? What is there? Ground beef, ground chicken, ground pork. Yep. Okay. Exit the menu. I should have paused her. I should have done that. Okay, back in we go. I also encountered the same issue yesterday. So, all right. Pause. My fault. My fault. Should have just hit pause. My bad. Okay. So I'm assuming then that the lamb I had here is probably gone. It is. So the lamb is gone. So what was here anyway? What do I got? I've got, that's the 80-20, that's the 70-30, that's the ground chicken, that's ground pork, that's the ground lamb. So this is actually the new one. So this is ground turkey. So Salty, how you doing? Walked into work and 40 tickets. Oh no, that's no good. Oh no, wait, what's there? What is this? Is this the ground lamp? What are we doing here? I think that's actually my ground lamp. Okay, cool. I got it. Everything's better. Is that the ground lamp? That's the ground lamp. Awesome. Yeah, Austin got his entire butcher shop set up. Austin has more space than I do. Austin's further along in this game than I am. We'll eventually get it all set up, but I just don't have the space. That's the only problem. So, Austin is also playing this right now. The Chaos Crew, we got Cans playing Lawn Care Simulator, and then me and Austin both playing this. We're all accounted for. So, well, I mean, Austin's got several that he plays. I mean, he will push hard on certain ones, but I mean, it's he will play multiples at a time. Okay, that's all good. You have the space but ran out of time. Okay, yeah, I don't have the space. I have the time, I don't have the space. That's the only thing. We'll eventually have the space, but we're not there. We're not quite there yet. Okay, this is all empty now. Empty, 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 empty. This needs to get sold because it has no racks in it. No, 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 no. Cancel. There. That's better. There is no sausage stuffer in the game. Because we do, at least it's not as far as I know. No, there isn't one. There's only a grinder, and there's a grinder and then the chopping station. But yeah, we do not make sausage here. Do not get to see how the sausage is made. Because we do not actually make sausage here. Not yet. Give them time. They may add a sausage stuffer. But for right now, we don't have one. So. That is... is there a oh, you're still working. Okay, I'm like, why is that still there? But it's because you're still working. That's why. What do we need then? We need another rack. That's my other problem, is that I don't really have a lot of rack space anymore. So that's going to be a bit of a pickle. I can put 3 things in there, and then I got... Do I have one more of these racks? I do. I have one final rack here. So I can do this. So we're going to go here. Yeah. And I'll just do all these on here. That'll be fine. I don't think that one actually went in there, or did it? It did. It did. So, Crow Daddy, have a wonderful weekend. We will see you very, very soon, I do hope. And now I think we got it. Nothing left there. Yeah, nothing left there. So at this point, I have room basically for 5 more products, at least in the fridge that I've got. Because I can smash that one in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Counting with Rusty. Do we in the game, do we do marinated meats? In the game we don't, but I do love a good marinated meat in real life. But in the game, no. And no, we don't have moose or rabbit or seal. They keep it pretty basic here. we don't get into the things that are a little bit beyond the normal. I feel like they've also changed the look of this tile. Because all of a sudden there is a or maybe it's always been there. I don't remember seeing the outline of that cow there before. I remember there being one in the middle. I don't remember there being one on that wall, but maybe it was always hidden behind those fridges. I don't know. So, all right. So 5 more things we can do. And that basically fits what I've got. I can fit 5 more things in here. And then I am basically maxed out. So we'll be able to do what? What do we have left as options? I can do a 2 and a 3. So I can do license number 8 and I can do license number 11. And then I am done until I have more space. So we'll go with that. So yeah, license number 8, license number 11, 5 more products, and then Space Challenge will hit its max, and we will just have to grind for cash. So let's get into it. Here we go. Day 220. By the way, did you know there was a door back there? I didn't. There is. It's for employees only, so don't go through it. But there's a door back there. Also, we have more ground stuff. So if you want more better ground beef or ground lamb or ground turkey, we have that. And we have some tomahawks. And we're only going to have a few more things. And then that's going to be it for a while. We'll try to get more, but ain't going to happen soon. But we'll try. Stores open for your convenience. Bye. Okay. Go back out here and talk to Bella again. Bella, I'm back only because we had to restart the game. So many things are happening. They threw in a door. Bella, what's going on? I don't get it. I don't understand. So many things are going on. I don't understand. Austin's so much better at this game than I am. I suck. He's good. I don't know. Help me. I know. There's no help. I'll be back. Okay. Steven Steele, how you doing? No, this isn't a back door. It's just a secondary door into the what you call it? The warehouse. They just gave us a secondary door into our stock room. So, guide us, Bella! Guide us! Show us the way! Show us the error of our ways. Yeah. And Morn Viking? Or Morn Viking? Welcome to Rest Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Sorry for butchering your name. And a very happy Friday to you. So. New door needs a bin. Not sure what we mean. New. Not sure. So, Katie understands the rules here. Katie's been around. Katie's been around. Katie's been here a time or two. Okay. And P28, welcome to Rest of Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you as well. Labeled. Okay. Did I not get that? Why do I feel like I got the rice already? Oh, no. What? Why do I... Did I not get the rice? I thought I already ordered the rice. I really thought I already ordered the rice. That's odd. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I really thought I did. That's so weird. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And Cater Girl, how you doing? I did not. Unpause. Resume. Back you go. About the best thing I can do right now is sit here in the pool. Get the side eye from Blue Flamingo. Have a drink of my Crystal Light here, and that's about it. Pontus, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, it's times like this where all you can do is have a little bit of citrus crystal light and kind of think about your life. Think about the choices that you've made and see if they make sense. Welcome to the Rusty Community Pool. Is that it might be a pina colada in my hand. It could be. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, that's exactly where I am. Salty just stays in this pool all the time. Salty's just one giant wrinkle. So, Juju, how you doing? No spoilers. I will give you no spoilers. I will sit here as where I am sitting spoils absolutely nothing for you. So, I hope you're doing very, very well. The butler did it with the candlestick. So, oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to tell you that part. So, no, I hope you're doing well. And, yeah, definitely hope you're continuing to get better. So, and Hansi Lategan, again, I don't know if I am saying that right. I'm probably saying it wrong. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. So, the chicken in the pool? Be kind of cool if there was. But no. So yeah, we've got space for 5 more things. Yeah, and there we go. There's our butcher. She's butchering. We have pool chicken. If I could grab a chicken here, let me see. Let me see if I can do this. We now officially have pool chicken. I mean, why not? Get a window chicken, you have pool chicken. Works for me. I'm here for it. Again, you need something where you can hold that we can just stay crouched by just tapping a button instead of having to hold it down. So, yeah. Huntsy. There we go. So, Huntsy, we'll go with that. There you go. Just give it a little dip. Sploosh. That'll work. There we go. Where else in this world are you going to find somebody sitting in a pool in a game with a thing of chicken and a basket? Only here are you going to find something that dumb. Because that is what we do. All right, 5 of those. All of those. Dock 1. All of that. Dock 2. I have $73,000. I need much more than $73,000. We need lots of money in this game. And we do not get it fast enough. Do, 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 do. Yeah. It is a quandary. Just a little bit. I just got these random cleaning products over here. Just hanging out. How did we get this door? It showed up as part of the update. It was just here. I wasn't even expecting it. It took me by surprise. I'm like, wait a minute. There's something here. And there it is. Do I have any tips on what you should buy and sell at the hypermarket? Are you literally talking about Hypermarket Simulator? The one that's sponsored by Brondo. It's got electrolytes and what plants crave. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about this game? I want to make sure that I knew which one you meant. So I will wait for the clarification on that one. The next upgrade is... Oh, so you're talking about Hypermarket, one sponsored by Brondo. No, I don't. I have not played that game in such a while. I honestly have no idea. Sorry, can't help you on that one. John Swigert, who's here, but he's in YouTube. He might be able to help out with that. But I don't even know if he's going to be able to give you an answer to that one anymore, because the last time he loaded up his game, 90% of his store was gone. So he, like I am, are both a little bit salty about that game. So yeah, just a little salty. Just a little salt. Maybe a lot of salt. Maybe a big amount of salt. Oh, shoot. Click that wrong. There we go. There's that. Oh, that music. Get you all. I'm running out of the ukuleles left and right now. All the ukuleles all the time. Okay, that's gone. So dock 1 for those. And then dock 2 for that. So just a massive smidgen of salt. Just a massive smidgen. John, I don't know why you'd be up. I don't know why you'd be so upset about 90% of your store being gone and losing all your permanent employees that you trained. Why would you be so mad about that? Why? I mean, come on, man. You know what you need is you need a basket to put some chicken in and then a pool to sit in. You'll be all set. You'll be all good. The Rocker, how you doing? Great to see you. He thought he had a store expansion unlocked, so he made plans to spend most of the days with streamer organizing store to find out he needs 3 more levels. Uh-oh. I mean, the good thing is that levels still come kind of quickly in the game, so that's good. So if he only needs 3 levels, he'll be able to get that pretty fast. I mean, the only bad thing right now with this game is that I have in a bit hit grind mode. Just a bit. The game is getting close to the same point in Supermarket Simulator where you run a number of days and are not really able to do too much of anything because you just don't have the money to do anything. I mean, in this case, a lot of things would be helped by me having more space in the store, and I'm not going to get it until I get up to $118,000. So we're just running and running and running, and then that's not even going to help with the main floor. That's going to help with the second floor. Because if I go up here and take a look at this, yeah, it's upstairs. So the next thing that we're going to open up after $117,600 is going to be this. Not even the whole thing, just that. Because I think it's probably 2 or 3 more expansions to open up this entire thing. It might be 2, it might be 3. So it's $117,000 to open up that. Then it's going to be $121,000 to open up that, and then $125,000 to open up that, and then $130,000 to open up something there. So it just gets to be more and more and more money. And short of making something look really weird in the store at this point in time, there's not a lot else that can really be done. So we're just kind of at the point where all we can do is watch the money tick up and keep on ordering what we need to order and keep on going through days here. Speaking of which, what do I need to order? Anything? Oh, that's gonna be dock 3, so dock 4. That's all we got there. That's dock 3, along with the clothing. Bella shirts. Everybody loves a Bella shirt. Dock 3. Dock 1, and that's it. Yeah, and they're only like a 4x4 area. It's very, very small space. Honestly, I don't even know if it's 4x4, Riley, because this is the last space that opened up. This does not look like 4x4. It looks more like 2x4 or 1x2, whatever you want to use your unit to measure. This space is not a square because it's 4 tiles that way, and then 1, 2, counting with Rusty, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a 1x2 space. So yeah, it's not a lot. So for that matter, how many more of these would we have to go? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 opens up another one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 opens up another one. Yeah, so it's then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's 3 more expansions that direction. So it's 4 expansions for a whole wall section. Yeah, it ain't a lot. So, what's Susie Lou up to? She's just kind of chilling around the house, not too much going on. Just kind of taking it easy, enjoying the summer. Let's empty these out. We got 5 people left in the store. Now, the funny thing is that when I get up to level 160, I could spend another $55,000 or $57,000 to open up another warehouse space that I don't think is going to really do me any good either. So I will probably hang on to that money because the warehouse spaces that you open up are this big. So this is literally, this is what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, it's a 1x2 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we opened up a space that was that wide by that long, and it cost us $55,000. And you can't, I mean, you could fit a couple racks in there, but aside from that, no, you can't put a fridge in there or anything like that. Maybe a small fridge, but the small fridges aren't that useful. Maybe if you're going to get a small fridge, you might as well wait and get a bigger one. I really want to get to the point where I need to get a 4th large fridge. Because I have so many products that go in a fridge. So I really need a 4th one. And I think everyone's getting pretty close to done. Let's see if there's anything else here. Anything else? I could probably order that stuff tomorrow, I think. Yeah, let's check the out list. All good. So we'll go ahead and get into another day. 90,000 in the books. Yeah, so we're making like 25 grand a day. Yeah. On good days. Do I want to go ahead? I mean, I might as well keep on pushing forward on this. I might get the last 2 licenses that I can get for the butcher and then be done with that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's order the stuff that I need to order. So these things will go there. Nope, we're not going to do that. I might do 2 of those. Nope, I'm not going to do that either. So I might do 2 of those. And then that can all go to dock 3. That'll go to dock 1. We're going to go here and take our butchers. Pause. So that way I can do the rest of the stuff I want to do here. Which is going to be shopping, licenses, butchers. We're going to get this one here for whatever these things are. And then this one here. And that is going to be all she wrote. Pricing on this stuff. What is this stuff anyway? What do we got here? Oh, packed. Oh no, here it is. Beef tongue slice, oxtail slice, and then Wagyu stuff. Oh, okay. Wagyu beef shank, Wagyu chuck steak, and then Wagyu oxtail. Okay, sure. Sounds good. 29, so 36.50 probably. Yeah. This should be 60. Could probably go 60.50. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is going to be 170. Can probably no. Oh no, I can't math. Let's try 141. Let's try 145. Let's try 146. Yeah, 146 is fine. And then this is going to be 78. Oh no, it's going to be 79.50. I just saw that up there. And then this is going to be what are we going to do? 25, 139, 140. That'll work for all that. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get all of that not labeled. So beef tongue, oxtail, Wagyu chuck roll block, Wagyu oxtail. Oh boy. Okay. All right, so there's all that. Doc 4. Okay. I don't need anything for it. Or do I need one more fridge? I do not need a fridge. I have spaces for it in the fridges, so we're good there. Everything there is good. So we just got to go ahead, put this all out, and that will be it. Oxtail, beef tongue, Wagyu. All right, so how do I want to do this? I've got 3 Wagyus here, so I'll put those all here. That'll be fine. There's a Wagyu, so that can go there. And then there's a Wagyu, so that can go there. And then I've got just a beef tongue, that can go there. That looks scary. And then oxtail. That can go there. Okay, so let's get these prepared. And again, I set my butcher on pause, so I don't have to worry about that. We're good there. So the Wagyu I'm going to put way down here on this end. Oh, that's what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. And I'll set this up. Let me do this instead. Let me drop this down. I'd rather have those things down at the end. So let's do this. Let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. Let's throw that over there. Then I'll throw those next to it. That'll work. We'll get rid of that. I don't think I've ever had Wagyu beef. I've heard of it. I've never had it. But I've heard of it. Again, not that one. Here we go. Oh, that's going to go in there too. Okay. The butcher is paused. The butcher's standing around in pause mode, which is a feature that they thankfully just added in this most recent update. So yeah, now I don't have to worry about the butcher and I conflicting on duties. So yeah, we'll move that down. We'll move that over. Move that like that. Move that like that. That's perfect. Then I've got these guys. So this is the non-Wagyu. This is just the regular stuff. So that will go there. Got some tomahawk and beef tongue right next to each other. And then what's the last one I got? The oxtails. That's it. So that'll be all we got. Oh yeah, it's very, very spendy. Yeah, I mean it's that's part of that's the kick to it. Okay. So there we go. That's all set. These are all empty, right? Yup. That's all empty. If tried it, was impressed, but will never buy it as your budget cannot afford it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I wouldn't want to spend that much money on something like that. I mean, because in the end, as delicious as it may be, you've got to be able to justify the price point, and it's something that it would be that expensive. I can't justify that kind of a price point either. Heck, I have a hard enough time buying some good steaks because it's a lot per pound, and I just find myself challenged to justify buying something that is that expensive when I could spend the money on something more practical than that. Management. Manage staff. Resume. You're back. Your son bought it for... Oh, there you go. Then that's good. That's good. There you go. You have a very nice son. Very nice. Day 221. What you see of the butcher right now is what you get. And now the grind begins. Stores open for your convenience. Okay. Now we just got to get back up to $117,000. So that's where we're going. If we take a look at our stats on here, how's it looking? I still want them to put in sales by department. They still don't have that. They have sales by item by department, but they don't have sales revenue by department, and that really kills me. Because I want to see like sales dollars by department. I see sales items by department, but I want to see sales dollars. Like I see that we're selling 168 items in the butcher, but what does that translate into in dollars? What is that in dollars? That's the thing I wish that they had, and I've mentioned that before, and I'm hoping at some point they'll change that. Because yeah, vending is like it's like far and away the best. And music keeps on hovering. I mean, the music was normally number 2 for the longest time, but now it is falling behind grocery, but it's still the best of the rest. And grocery, it actually surprised me that grocery is that high, because I don't even have all the grocery products in here. But yeah, everybody loves the vending machines in this place. And Butcher right now is still not doing all that great. And I think part of it is just because we still don't have all the products. But I'd still love to know exactly how much money we're making from our Butcher department. And there's no way of telling that. And I really wish that they would add that in there. Walmart is a really good price. But aside from that, when you get steaks, you get a pro site that crowds. I've heard... There have been people like the job that I worked at before this. Well, the job I worked at before this. The last job I had in the private sector. My boss and my coworker would occasionally do something where you could buy like a portion of a cow, like a fourth of a cow or a half of a cow or something like that. And they would do all the processing for you, and you just pay like per pound for the meat, and they cut it all different ways. So they cut roasts out of it. They cut steaks out of it. They cut ground beef out of it. All kinds of different cuts. And all you had to do was just have the ability to haul it away, and you paid whatever you paid per pound. And it was a very, very, very good deal. That's apparently a pretty common thing to do down here in Central Illinois, because it's Central Illinois. I've never done that myself because I just don't have that much freezer space. But that's one of those things that if you do have that much freezer space, that would be, that's a really good option, because to your point, you can get a really, really good deal per pound. Because when they do that, they basically, they make money on some of the things and they lose money on others, and it all ends up where they're still making a decent amount of money, the people that are involved in it, and it works out better for you, and they still make money as well. So it's a win-win. But yeah, I just don't have enough freezer space to do something like that. Yeah. Hunting in bags 2 gear a year, so you, oh yeah, if you have a master chest freezer, that's a good thing. You really, yeah, you got to have an extra chest freezer, and that's the other issue, is that we don't really have a good place to put an extra chest freezer. I mean, maybe downstairs, possibly. I mean, we probably could, but we'd probably have to wire up something different in terms of electrical, potentially. So yeah, store expansion, no money. That's the trouble. I agree, store expansion, no money. That's the problem. You have an extra fridge in your basement. Yeah, we could probably get one down there. We'd probably want to rewire some electrical if we did that, I'm thinking. I mean, maybe we could do it without it, but yeah. Tolerance for the beef. Nah, she doesn't have an office downstairs. No. Oh, what am I doing? I'm checking this. I mean, I could just stop ordering product for several days, and then we could get our expansion. You have no product in the store. Is that a problem? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. No one actually needs product here. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll do 2 of them, but I'm not doing the whole thing of them. And this can all go on the same one. This can just go to dock 1 and be good with it. So, see you long. How you doing? What is the warehouse expansion? Basically, if you're beyond level 150, you have extra warehouse sections that you can unlock. I've only unlocked 1 of them. But if you're not to level 150 yet, then it doesn't, there's nothing that you'll see. So it all depends on where you are in the game. Management warehouse. So there are sections that go all the way up to level 275. But at level 150, you still have the same number of warehouse sections that you had before. The very first one that you get at level 155 is right here, because we have purchased this one. It ain't a lot of space. It's a little bit of space, but it ain't a lot. And they give you this new door, which is kind of cool. So there's this new door for people to use for stocking the place. There could be another one that pushes further that way, but I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but yeah. You bought entire roasts, cut them up into steaks, and a 10 kilo roast gave quite a lot of steaks. Gave like $3 per kilo. That's really good. And if you can get good steaks out of a good roast, then that's really darn good. Yeah, if you're only at level 30, you're gonna be fine then. See long. I wasn't sure when they added the warehouse expansions if they were gonna make it, if they were gonna give you more, if they were gonna like give you more as the game progressed, kind of like what they did with the warehouse with the workers, where now you get workers more quickly. I didn't know if they were also going to do it where you would get warehouse expansions more quickly, but they did not. So, and hey, Kakopian, how you doing? Great to see you. Max, how's it going? Happy Friday to you. Butcher expansion is as far as I can go. What I see is what I get. because I am out of space, and I am out of space.
I hope these will
So I've got what I've got, and now all I can do is get more money. That's all I can do. And unfortunately, the next expansion that I get is upstairs. And it knocks out half of that section. Yeah, it's a big department. I needed to be another 20 levels ahead in the game to be able to have it fully implemented. That was the big thing. I figured there was a part of me that just hoped that this was going to be enough spot, but it isn't. Because I was hoping it was going to be like the same size as the seafood department and the same size as the bakery, but it isn't. It's bigger. So 117,000 for the next store expansion. They get very, very expensive, and it's not even down here. The next store expansion will knock out half of this area up here. So right about there, that wall will come down, which will allow me to continue to condense the clothing department. Eventually, music's going to move up here. But I really would want this entire wall knocked out before I would even think about moving music up here. It's all just a giant conundrum. I might end up having music and clothing together. Buy yourself a Bella shirt, buy yourself a guitar, all at the same time. Because in a world where I had music upstairs, I might take these things and I might put them along here. Just set them just like that, because that'd be a good place to put those. They would work pretty well there. Music may just scatter. Maybe music will all be right in here. I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Might be time to go sit in the pool again. Go chill out here. But aside from that, the butcher went great. I mean, we've got, how many of the things do we have in there? How many of the licenses did we get? I think we got 9. Let me see. How many did we get? Three, 6, 9, 11. So yeah, I mean, we did pretty good. We've only got 9 to go. But it's going to cost me $500,000 to get the last 9. That's the only problem. It's going to cost me $500,000, and I'm going to need to get up to at least $500,000, and I'm going to have to get up to level... what? 163. Aside from that, how's the play, Mr. Lincoln? That's just where we are. So, no. Nah, it's all good. It'll all get there. That's the only challenge that I'm having right now with this game is that this game is similar to what is happening here. Oh, shoot. This is all this stuff that I have not put into here. Yeah, this game I'm having the same challenge that I have with like Supermarket Simulator at this point in the game, where you have a whole lot of days where nothing changes and you're not doing anything other than getting through a day to try and make money to get an expansion. And that was the same issue I had with Supermarket Simulator for the longest time. And I'm getting close to that same issue in that game, where you can't do anything new with the store until you can get more space, and getting more space takes several days to do, because getting money is just that, it's that slow. So you basically end up running a number of days, having nothing really change all that much, and then just go into another day, run another day, come back, run another day, and it's It always bums me when a game does that because I feel like I played enough other games where you don't have stuff like that happen. But in this case, we're at that point where we're kind of there, and now I can't put this thing back down. I cannot put that thing back down, and I'm in the way. So do that. Oh yeah, Supermarket Sim late game gets very, very rough. It is not easy. Did I? Oh shoot, I left my pallet stacker there. Can I get through there? No, I can't, because I biffed that. Let's move that over a little bit more. And this is the max of what I can get in the one freezer I've got. So, you finished the laundry store sim videos today. Oh yeah, that game. I remember that one. That one, yeah, that one was one that we didn't get all the way through it. Okay, the laptops are on their way. And then... yeah, so this is about full. Right about there. Yeah, laundry store sim was pretty fun. That was a pretty fun one. All right, and there's the laptops. The 2 boxes of laptops, because again, that's all I'm doing. I'm not getting any more of the laptops. So now we're back up to $88,000 again. At this point, we still got 6 people in the store. And I can empty these out. So now I'm at 93,000. So maybe tomorrow we might be able to get the $117,000 expansion for upstairs. There's a possibility of that. Maybe we can try it. Let's check one more time on things here. One last peek. Oh gosh. Well, these are all cheap, so that's okay. There's no problem. Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty about toys. There's a lot of pallets, but not a lot of money in that. So that's good. Oh, shoot, I should have got the clothing at the same time. Doggone it, I didn't. I did not. Okay, that's fine. Electronics, that's 4. Music. Oh, wait, and I gotta get the vending as well. Dock 1. And then sports and summer. Dock 2. There we go. How you doing? You could take a credit for expansion. Yeah, I don't do loans though. I could, but yeah, I don't do loans. That's just a rule of thumb for me because I don't want to pay the interest back. So at that point, if I'm going to pay the interest back, I might as well wait. To me, taking a loan is basically, it's like, it's an impatience penalty. So that's the only thing about it. What are you guys all doing? What the heck is going on here? Why do you all, what is going, wait, huh? What is going on with all of you? Why do you all have, huh? What, explanations, please? Anybody? Is there a reason? I need to know, why do you all have empty boxes and crates and whatnot? Somebody please explain this to me. I have not blocked this thing, so why are they... What is happening? What is going on in my store? I don't... What? They're just all here. This poor guy, he's got a box in his neck. I mean, he's being brained by the guy behind him. What? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. And how many things do we have here? I mean, I don't really want to move ahead too much at this point. There's something up with these guys not throwing away their empty boxes or something. I have no idea what it is, but like this is empty. This thing, I can't hop up there, but you can look barely. Well, I can stand in it. So yeah, there's nothing in this thing. So I'm imagining that all the boxes they have are empty, but I don't know why it is that they're not throwing them there. Yeah, for some reason they're not taking the boxes and throwing them away there. Yeah, that's one heck of a glitch, my friend. That's glitch central. That's glitch plus. And how much stuff is left? I want to wait until they get down to the point where it's kind of close. They've got one truck done. I should probably... Oh, John, trust me, I know all about glitches. I know your pain on glitches. I do. So... And Kato or Katota, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. You're having the same issue since the update. Stalker seems to lose the trash can. Yeah, they've absolutely lost it. It's right there, but they're like, nah, I don't really feel like using it anymore. So I really ought to take a picture of that for YOLO and be like, YOLO, you might have a problem here. Just a little one. So... Yeah, the one guy just... Yeah, this one guy's working. It's like, I got this. Don't you worry. I'm on it. I got this. Yeah, and he's not going to throw his box away. They're taking him home to recycle. That must be a new plan that we have. I didn't realize that we implemented such a plan, but apparently we have something for our restockers now where the empties that they finish up, they get to take them home with them. So it's they're all like in the process of moving to a new place is all I can figure. So they're just taking all their empties home. That guy found it. So maybe if they only have one thing left on there, then they do it. But like, why did that guy stop? That restocker had no reason to stop working this entire time, and he was just chilling like he was. Or the unloader had no reason to stop unloading, but he was just chilling like he was a restocker or something. There you go. They're building a giant cardboard castle. There's always a reason. We're just not privy to it. Whatever it is, we just don't know. There's always a reason, though. Okay. Oh, okay. Day 222. Nothing new to report. Store is open for your convenience. Let's do it. Yeah, that was funny. That one guy's just like, guys, take it easy. I'm on it. Employee of the month right here. This guy. And everyone else is like, does George realize we don't have an employee of the month program here? And everyone's like, shut up. Don't say anything. He's on a roll. Just let him go. So you got George like, yes, I'm going to win Employee of the month. And everyone's just going to let him be that way. So. Like a Rusty Champaign store would have an Employee of the Month program or something like that. Sure. Yeah, right. And then I think well, I mean, at level 160, I do get another worker. So I got that going for me. I think that I don't have one that's like here waiting. Like if I go in here to management, manage staff, yeah, 35 out of 35. So I don't have anyone else that I can hire. More like employer of the month. I haven't won that one ever either. I haven't won employee of the month. I haven't won employer of the month. I have won pool sitter of the month. Although the blue flamingo doesn't vote for me. The green tube seems to think I'm okay. Pink flamingo's just over there, so. Yeah, I really wish. Yeah, I just got to wait for this space to continue to open up here. Just so many things I'm contemplating here. So many incomplete walls. Just so many incomplete walls. Like, how can I smash everything with my clothing department together and then put music in a space where clothing used to be? How can I efficiently do that? What would be an option? I mean, this would all continue to move down. This is all going to move down quite a bit when this opens up. So that's going to move all of this down significantly. At which point, then I could maybe start thinking about moving this. There's just too much of this. And I'm already down to like one facing of everything. Well, I've got two faces of everything. So, I mean, I guess I could get rid of half of the faces of everything again. And have one facing of everything and just cut my music department even down even more than it is now. Maybe that'll be an answer. And instead of having instead of having two sets of these, I only have one. So I'd have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Or, well, I mean, in terms of shelves. So it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so 16 shelves. And then get rid of the other 16. That could be that. If I took the shirts down from 3 to 2 of each, like how many are on here now? Let's see. What does this have in terms of like how many did each of these hold? 5, 9, 12.
I love that freshly baked smell.
So I could hypothetically get 6 products on each of these. I'd have so much stuff that I'd be throwing in my basket if I did that. It would be such a basket nightmare. Like right now I have 4 of everything. I mean, I could go from 4 to 2 or 4 to 3. Yeah, because there's 12 on there, so I could go from 4 to 3, and that would cut out 1/3 of the shelves that I have here. So how many shelves do I have? 2, 4, counting with Rusty again, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I could go from 16 to 11. So then I'd have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'd lose those 4 and 1 there. I mean, that's a possibility. And then I'd just have to like sell out of a lot of this stuff. I'd have to like stop ordering clothing to help with that process. There's lots of options. I mean, one is definitely to take my music and cut it down half of what it is now. And get it to where I don't have nearly as much. But at the same time, it would scare me to only have like one shelf of these cases because these cases sell so fast as it is. Like these cello cases and all that, I can't keep these things on the shelf I mean, so like if I only had 2 of these out here instead of 4 or whatever it is, like these things sell out so quick. Yeah. And what else do we need? Let's see. How are we looking? Hopefully not too bad. That's dock 3. All right, puts me there. So, Boxy, off to sleep. Have yourself a wonderful night. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. And we will see you again next week, I do hope. So, oh, man. All the stretching. Lots and lots of stretching. Lots and lots. Oh. All right. Yeah, Austin's probably not. What level is Austin in this game? Where is he? How far ahead is he of me in this game? If I take a look at his thing here. Where is Austin at this point? What level is he? He is level... Oh, shoot, he's behind me. He's level 143. He must have things a lot more condensed than I do, is all I can figure. And he runs 2 cash registers. The dude's a madman. He's an absolute madman running 2 cash registers. I'll give it to him. So I couldn't imagine, because yeah, it looks like he's got them like back to back, so he just flips from one to the other and has them right in the center. At this point, I don't even need him anymore. The only thing I could think of is if I didn't have them. I mean, if I had two regular checkouts, that would get me up to 110, and then I could get rid of 4 self checkouts. I don't know. There's so many thoughts, so many things. I didn't realize he was only level 143. That's amazing. How did he pull that off? What did he do? I mean, his store has to be so incredibly cramped. That's all I can figure. He must not have nearly as much music as I do. And he's got full-blown grocery on top of that. He's just got to have stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. That's all I can figure. That or he's got a lot of stuff that has a much smaller footprint, potentially. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. There are things to be learned there, it feels like. Yeah, I really thought he was way past me. I thought he was like level 200 plus. Because he's done like 103 episodes of this. But then again, I guess a lot of the episodes that he does are smaller. So he has a lot of like 20, 30-minute episodes, and so that would be how you'd get up to that many episodes. Yeah. I'm back up close to $100,000. We're just about there. I don't know. Maybe I need to put in a checkout just so that way I have something to do. Maybe I'll do that. And then I can close it whenever I want, and then that'll let me do other things. So yeah, maybe we'll go with that. Let's see. That's dock 4 was there. So I got summer there. There's some sports there. We'll do that for dock 2, and then we'll go that for dock 4. We'll do this for dock 3. And then that for dock 1. And then maybe I'll go ahead and get another regular checkout, and then I'll be at my max of 101 customers. We can do that. So just for the fun of it. I'll get back into the world of being a cashier again. TI-187, how you doing? Great to see you. So let's do that. Go ahead and set up a checkout right in the middle. It's a good enough place to put one. And then I'll work the checkout register tomorrow. I can always take a break a few times during the day and like check, see if there's anything we need to order. So this would be a nice fixture right here in the middle of the store. For the people that just want the Rusty Champaign checkout experience, you can just come on over here and we'll take care of it. So, do you think it would be boring to just do a butcher shop? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, heck, the first department that I had when I started the game was a bakery. And that was, I mean, the only thing about the bakery is that it really didn't make much money at all. But, I mean, I don't think so. You'll eventually want to get into other things, but like if you had a store that was just a butcher shop and you basically play Butcher Shop Simulator, you could certainly do it. You'd have a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see in the game, but you could certainly do that as an option. No change. Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm back to my roots. Oh, I need to close the checkout. Can I? Oh, no. I got people that are still approaching. I was going to move it back a little bit further. I need to flip it around to have it where
Just these. Thank you.
the people don't queue towards the front of the door, but instead they queue towards the back. No change again. Another legend. Now can I close it? Or are people still queuing? It is closed, so now I can move it. Or did I close it? Now it's closed. Now I can move it. Now I want to flip it. Have it like that. Queue is toward the back. There we go. That works. And then I can go that way with it. Although I should put it more towards the middle. Oh, hi. How you doing? 350. 1, 2, 3, 50. Thank you very much. Let's move it more towards center. Try and line it up at the center door there. That works. And maybe move it more forward. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. But we have no one here anymore tonight anyway. Nothing says nom 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 like a nice bit box KFC with some biscuits and butter and gravy. There is something about KFC mashed potatoes and gravy. They do make a good mashed potatoes and gravy, that's for sure. I haven't had KFC in quite some time now that I think about it. It has been a bit. Do I need any more clothing? I do. So dock 3 again. Again, not ordering all those. We're going to maybe get 2 of them. And that's going to be it. That's going to go dock 4. That'll go to Dock 1. And then Dock 2. There's all that. I've never had KFC fries. No, I don't think I've ever had their fries. And Mehmet, how you doing? Yeah, here we go. Got more people taking more boxes home. Because, again, we have a new thing where if you need boxes for home, then you can take them home with you. So it's apparently something that's new. We put a new policy in place that I was not aware of, but I'm good with it. If people need boxes at home, then that's fine. I can go with that. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we will be able to get the next upstairs expansion. We have $98,000. We should be good from there. Your KFC only has shoestring fries. And then there's a KFC fries, the wedges. A wedge is good. I like a good potato wedge. We have a place here in town called Watson's Shack and Rail. They do primarily chicken. And, I mean, they do other stuff, but they're known for their chicken, and they have amazing potato wedges. Just, like, brilliantly good potato wedges. So, Ganesh Plays, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I like some of the best potato wedges I think I've ever had in my life. I really love theirs. More storage space. There is more, but it would cost me even more money. I mean, they added a bunch of, there's like 25 new spaces to open, but they're very small and they cost a lot of money. Like this space here cost me $55,000 and I can't do that much with it. So I probably won't do much in terms of more storage space because it's not the best use of my cash at this point right now. I need to get the store expanded. And all these poor guys with all their boxes, they're all so confused. They're all so confused. They try, but they're having a challenge. That's for sure. No boxes found for pumpkin seed roll. I've had people that have said over and over again that they're looking for pumpkin seed rolls. What is the deal with this? What is the deal with pumpkin seed rolls? On shelves 12, off shelves 3. Well, if they're off shelves, where are they? I don't understand it. Is that, there's red tilapia, king salmon. Where are the pumpkin seed rolls? That's weird. Because the game definitely says that we have some. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say that we're okay, and I'm going to say that you guys don't know what you're talking about. And we'll go with that. So. Day 223. You will be happy to know, as customers, that you can now come up to me at Register 1, right in the middle, right behind the window chicken, and I will once again be your cashier unless I need to order something, in which case we have 22 self-checkouts that you can use, or 23, 24. I have a lot of them. But you can also come up to me and have a conversation and let me know what you think of the store. And cool. Store's open for your convenience. There we go. It's the VIP experience. It's top notch, top shelf. So they don't have wedges in southern Oklahoma. Oh, okay. So I guess it all depends on where you go, is what kind of fries you get at your KFC. Like I said, I have no idea what the fries are at our KFC. No, it may be wedges, as far as I know. Their biscuits are good. They do have a really good biscuit. It's funny because as chicken goes, there's a lot of places I think that are better at their chicken than KFC is. But I mean, they've got. I really like their mashed potatoes. I really like their gravy. They do have really good biscuits. So they have some intangibles that they do very well. Eventually someone will come over here and they'll say hi to me. They're just here getting their early stuff. $96,000. We should, without any difference, or we shouldn't, without too much of a problem, be able to get that next expansion, I do think. Customer service was clearly not a job for me. No. Do I look like I'd be good at customer service? Heck no. Although in the world of supermarkets, this is what I always did best. Hi, how you doing? Great to see you. We're back. No change. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Yeah, if I saw that right, I think that Austin had them back to back. Someone want to go in and look in Austin's stream, because he's streaming right now, and see if he's got 2 self-checkouts back-to-back where he like goes, like, I thought I saw him literally spinning between 2 self-checkouts, or between 2 checkouts, like one in front of him, one behind him. So, oh yeah, I absolutely have a face made for radio, 100%. Everyone always tells me that I have a voice made for radio, and I say, yeah, I also have a face made for radio, and that's the problem. So, Megastore does not have Christmas items. I would say give it time. I would not at all be surprised if by Christmas time they do have Christmas items in here, just like they added the summer items here. It would not surprise me at all if they put in a whole bunch of Christmas items. I'd almost be surprised if they didn't do it. So yeah, they don't have them now, but I would say that they probably will. Yeah, they may even do Halloween items for Halloween. Possibly. That would not surprise me either. Because, yeah, the developer of this game is very cognizant of adding new things and adding things that make sense in terms of, like, I mean, all the summer stuff got added in the last month. And I believe at that point in time, they talked about adding more things that are seasonal. He does have back-to-back tills. Okay, I thought he did. You know why? Because he's a freaking overachiever, that Austin. He's just overachieving left, right, and center, making me look bad at every turn. No, he's an awesome dude. I love Austin. Austin is a wonderful, wonderful guy. But he's still making me look bad, darn it. It's okay. Not like that's hard to do. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. There you go. 975, 5, 6, 7, 8, 975. Thank you very much. There you go. You heard Austin sing the other day. He left. He was doing that. Make sure to do just a little bit more. Make sure that it makes me look bad. That sounds like something Austin would do. Just like looking at what I'm doing, then be like, okay, I'm going to do a little bit more and make him look like he doesn't have any idea what he's doing. Which, again, you can find that out in 10 seconds. But that's still cool that he managed to get the entire butcher in and he's only level 143. He definitely sets things up much differently than I did. And I've not even looked anywhere close to see what he did, but he must have done something pretty darn good. Because I don't think that there's anything that he doesn't have in his store. So it must be like wall to wall is all I can figure. Wall to wall and somewhat condensed. How you doing, sir? You like the ground meats? All the ground meats, $379.25. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh yeah, I always know. Yeah, I never ever take myself seriously, ever. Not whatsoever. I mean, when it comes to stuff like this, there's no... why would I ever take myself seriously? I mean, in the end, I'm sitting here and I'm playing video games and I'm talking about it. There's nothing about this where it would be something that I'd be like, I need to take this seriously. I mean, I'm playing a game about a Megastore, and and I'm talking with all of you wonderful people about it. But in the end, I'm playing a game that anybody can play, and there's nothing challenging about the game that I'm playing. So yeah, there's never any reason to take myself seriously. I mean, I'm creating content. That's not... I'm not out saving lives. I'm not out curing cancer. I'm not out trying to figure out how to get world peace. I'm playing games, and I'm hopefully making people's lives better in the process of it. And that's all I can hope for, is that everybody who's watching is having a good time and that their days are a little bit better as a result of it. So that's all I can ask for. But no, I would never take myself seriously in this. So yeah, no change. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Yeah, and that's another thing, is that I always try and make sure that I keep this as clean and as friendly as possible. And that's something that my sister-in-law has also said, because my nephews and nieces have become regular watchers of my channel. And my sister-in-law has said that she likes the fact that she doesn't have to worry about what I'm doing on YouTube, and that the nieces and nephews will be watching it because she knows that she doesn't have to worry that I would do or say something that they shouldn't hear. And that's the way it'll always be with me. So yeah, that's the way I've always wanted it to be. That's the way it always will be. So I always want to make sure that that's the case. That will mean that there are things that we won't necessarily do that we could do, and it would help the channel. Like, I very easily could have played Schedule 1 like everybody else did when it was out, and I could have probably gotten a lot of subscribers and a lot of views from it and stuff like that. But I chose not to do it because I don't want to play a game that promotes the things that are in Schedule 1. There's nothing wrong with the people who do that, and I'm perfectly fine with the people who do that. But for me, that's just not a thing that I would ever want to do. And again, it could have been something that could have helped out the channel drastically, but that's just a line I won't cross. So yeah, that's a Rusty Champagne after hours. So no, we are very much a 100% a safe space. So yeah, I feel like I do have a very spacious layout in this game, Ionara. There are certainly, like, there are things that I could do. I could find a way to use this space. I honestly could. It's just, what would I do is the big thing. I can't fit a whole department in this space. Similar to upstairs, I can't really fit a whole department in this space. So in a world where I can't fit a whole department here, what do I do with it? It's just kind of like a void. And at the same time, I wouldn't want to put a whole bunch of stuff here because this is such a high traffic area. It would just look weird to have a whole bunch of stuff there. So, yeah. There's definitely a way where I could better use the space. Absolutely, because Austin's doing it. So, yeah. But I like the way I've got it set up. Whenever I'm playing a game, there's lights, and it gets dark and the sun's in my lap. Oh, lights. Do love the lights. Yeah, we're a very safe space except for the parkour, in which case I'm very dangerous. Because my parkour skills are non-existent. Let me close this real quick and see if there's anything that I need to order. I'm sure I do. Do I have people on their way? I can't. Okay, that's fine. Somebody wants to come and have me ring them up. Hi, is it you? No, it's not you. Is it you? It's you. Okay, there you go. 875, 567, 875. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can go here. And check and see what we might need to order. Out of stock. All labeled only. Okay, dock 4. I don't think I hit that one. Let's try that again. I think no, I did. I did. So dock 3. Oh, no, not yet. Check the clothing. Dock 3. Oh. Dock 1. Dock 2. There we go. So that was great and satisfactory. I did so. We'll probably, I mean, depending on what Lady Fluffy's Dragon schedule is, we'll probably do more satisfactory next week. I mean, we can probably do that as a weekly thing. I know I can do it. It just a lot of that will be on if on Lady Fluffy's Dragon's side, if her schedule permits it, because obviously my schedule is already set. So if her schedule allows for such a thing, then we will certainly continue to do it. But I don't want to infringe on what her schedule is. So yeah, we'll work that around. So yeah, Friday only on her side next week. So it just, yeah. So we can certainly put something in on Friday for next week. We can make that happen. Absolutely. Do it at the same 11 a.m. time slot here, 5 p.m. time slot there. So yeah, we'll work them in depending on what is happening with time schedules and stuff like that. Yeah, we will pencil it in. And hopefully in the very near future, we're going to have more things that will be able to be played with me and Austin and Cans. There's actually a few things that are coming out next week. We're actually getting to a point where things are going to start getting a little bit where you're going to have some new stuff coming out. Like, I think Monday, that forensics game that came out and that I was playing badly, that game I think we'll be playing here on Monday. So that'll be something that'll be happening. But I don't think that's a multiplayer. But then there's also the Power Wash that's coming out. There's a game called Ore Factory Squad that's coming out that might be able to be done with the group. There's another map in Supermarket Chaos that's supposed to be coming out that is a massive supermarket. That'll probably be a multiplayer thing as well. A tip of the cap to Asus Gaming. So we're getting to the point where there's some new stuff that's getting ready to come out. We're going to be able to start showing off some new content again, because it got quiet for about a month, and now we're finally at the point where some new things are going to be happening. So you got told off because you forgot to remind Mummy Fluffy Dragon. You don't want Mummy Fluffy Dragon to get mad. No. You don't want that ever. That's not a good thing. That is a very bad thing. Don't want that. Okay. Is there anybody? Oh, shoot, I closed that. That's why that happened. I thought I had that open. Yeah, so, and summer does get quiet. A lot of things in the summer get quiet. And the channels get quieter. Everything with game releases gets quieter. It's the summer. People are focusing on other things, as they should be. I mean, people should be focused. I mean, if you have kids, you should be focused on spending your summer with your kids and enjoying the time that they have off and doing that and not worrying about like new game releases that come out. I mean, it should just be, there are other priorities. I mean, we're here, but I'm not the priority. I mean, if they're for people that have things that are big with their summer, then those things are absolutely more important. I mean, we're around, but we're not at all the priority. So, I don't have a calendar set on my phone. That's the funny thing, because from Susie Lou's standpoint, it's the other way around, because school is starting up for her in about a month, and she's not at all looking forward to it. But again, that's it all depends on your perspective. So. Yeah, there's lots of things that are bigger priorities in the summer. For sure. This poor guy, he's got like one box that's in suspended animation. These poor guys, and again, they're all looking for pumpkin seed rolls, and again, we've got them. So I don't know why. So, Lady Fluffy Dragon, I appreciate you as well very, very much. Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Have yourself a wonderful premiere. And we will see you next week. Enjoy all of it. So, we'll see you soon. All right. Is there anything left back here that they're unloading? Is the unloading done? They're still working on this. That should be the last of it. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, like all the boxes over here? I don't think they are. I mean, they're not here. I mean, and I don't think that they're in the boxes that these guys are holding. I'm honestly not sure why they don't think there's any pumpkin seed rolls. I'm not really all that worried about it either, because we're not out of them. If we were out of them, then I'd be concerned. But given the fact that we're not, I'm okay with it. So you don't have that. You don't have any of that scheduled the day the kids go back to school. None of it. I would not imagine so. Not a darn thing scheduled the day that happens. Not a one. You and many other people, I'm sure, have all kinds of things scheduled on day one that the kids go back to school. I don't think you're alone in that. $122,000. So tomorrow, we'll go ahead and get it. Because if I bought it now, I wouldn't have enough money to pay my employees. So yeah, we'll go one more, I think, here. Yeah, I think we'll go one more. See how we're doing. So, day 224. I hope everyone's been enjoying the VIP service here at the front. We're closer to opening up more space upstairs, which again, as a customer, I know you don't care about, but as a shop owner who's trying to jockey for Employer of the Month that he has never gotten, then this might be a way to get some kind of notice for it. Probably not, but hey, we do what we can. Store's open for your convenience. One more time. Kids, yeah, kids will make you nuts. Kids do that. That's the nature of kids. That's what they do. You obviously love them unconditionally, but they will test your sanity at times. It's why they're kids. It's what they do. There are days where you have kids and you are convinced that your kids share one brain and they fight day after day as to who actually has control of it. That's the nature of kids. It's what they do. There are days where they are angels, and then there are days where you say, I wish I could get a refund. That's when you realize there are no refunds, there are no exchanges. You cannot put them back once they are out. It's not the way it goes. So, yeah. Oh, and you're a school bus driver. Wow, that is doing the heavy lifting right there. Salute to that, man. I could not imagine the world of being a school bus driver. I could not. Yeah. And that's the thing. We always think that we could never have been that bad when we were growing up, and we were. We just don't remember it in our own mind, because in our own minds we're thinking, no, we could have never been that bad. My kids will say the same thing when they have kids. They'll be, no, I couldn't have been that bad. I'll be, oh, yeah, really? So it's the way it goes. I mean, our parents said the same thing. Their parents said the same thing. Their parents said the same thing.
How's it going?
Everyone was always convinced, oh, I was never that bad. And we all were. Absolutely. Cozy, how you doing? Big hugs to you. Long time no see. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. Happy Saturday to you, because you are well into the future. You are weekending with the best of them. So, in Phoenix from the archive, how you doing? You've lost all the hair on your head since you started working as one. I know how you feel. Like I said, there's a reason why I wear this hat when I stream. No one wants to see this head. No, it's just comfortable. I love wearing hats. No, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, if you go all the way back, there's, some old people are like, yeah, this next generation. Yeah, that every generation older looks at the next generation down and looks at them and says, you guys had it so rough. Heck, even the millennials are looking at the Gen Zers and saying, oh yeah, you Gen Zers, I mean, you've got it easy compared to us. And meanwhile, us Gen Xers are looking at all of them going, so. And then my dad looks at all of us and is like, bah! And it just goes on and on and on. And if my grandparents were around, they'd look at them and, just all the way up the chain. Things have been busy. Yeah, it's summer. I'm sure you've been having a lot going on your end. Busy just with life and with family and things along that line. Oh, but it's not summer there. And you're just waking up. That's right. It's winter there. I keep forgetting because you're backwards. But it's still busy. 105.25. Yeah, I forgot. It's the equivalent of January there right now. Because it's all in reverse. You constantly play the Uno reverse card. 302.25. What? Helps if you hit that. In my day, we had textbooks. We didn't do everything on tablets. We actually opened up a book and we just read things and we liked it. That was it. All right, 125. Yeah. And every generation, they think, oh, man, everything's against me. Life's so unfair. I felt the same way when I was growing up. It's so unfair. Life's not fair. Everyone goes through that. It's not fair. Why you treat me so bad? It's not fair. It's like, yeah. I mean, my kids said that. My grandkids will say that. If I'm around to see great grandkids, they'll say that. It's, yeah. Everyone, it's so unfair. It's, yeah. It's the rite of passage.
I hope these were baked today.
And like I said, there will come a point in time where they will grow up and they will graduate and they will become older, and then you will look back and wonder, where the heck did all the time before that go? I mean, it is the quintessential Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin. Where you just all of a sudden you look and it's just boom. 684. Thank you very much.
Hello.
25 cents. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's close this up real fast. Oh, can't just yet. Yeah, we had projectors. We didn't have PDFs. We had an overhead projector, and you wrote with markers on it. We liked it. All right, now I can close that up real quick. All right, $137,000. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the switch on it. Here we go. It's just done. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to contain me. $117,000 down the drain. Do I need product? Probably. Do I care? Nah. We've got space to open up. I've got walls I've got to color. I've got stuff I got to do. Here we go. Oh, shoot. And I'm going to have to change the floors again because I've got my pavers that I got to do. So then I got to figure out how I want to do that. 3.5 floppies. 3.5. Yeah. Try stuff on cassette, dude. 3.5. You're 2 generations of media way ahead. Heck, I remember, yeah, I remember when people had floppy drives that were bigger than the 5 1/4. Like the first time that I saw somebody who had a Texas Instruments computer that had a floppy that was probably like 7-8 inches across, I'm like, whoa, because the only thing I ever knew at that point in time was doing things on cassette. I mean, 3.5, it was like still 7-8 years up the road from there. What am I doing? I'm going and getting my floor pavers, my stone pavers. That's what I'm doing. They're up. The walls are always the second thing. The floors are always the first one. I always get that thing. The TI-99 4A. I learned how to program that thing in basic and advanced basic, and I did that all on my own, and I loved it. Because I loved programming. It was so much fun. But like I said, outside of basic, there wasn't much to do. So... yeah, back when floppy drives were actually floppy. Although the 3.5s really weren't floppy. I mean, the 5 1/4s were floppy. So those tape disc use oh yeah, the reel-to-reels. I never had one, but I remember the reel-to-reels. Yeah, like the big ones that you see like in the movie War Games, just like the room's full of ones that they're spinning back and forth doing whatever they're doing. I never had one, but I absolutely remember them. Okay, let's go back in here. More VIP service. Let's get more people VIPs. Yeah, the 3.5s were not really at all floppy. But the 5 1/4s, yeah. And then those big ones were floppy as all get out. I don't know how anyone had those and they had them work for any more than like 3 uses. Because those things would bend if you sneezed the wrong way. So, step punch card. Oh, yeah. The good old machine language. It was, what was that? Was that like COBOL? I feel like COBOL was one of the ones where you had to use the punch cards. Fortran might have been another one where you used the punch cards. Where, yeah, literally everything was punch card. Pascal was not, because I learned how to program in Pascal in college. But I think COBOL was one where everything was punch cards. And yeah, you had stacks of punch cards. And you had to have everything in the proper exact order. And if you did not, then then you cried. Yeah. And the good kids got to run to reel. Yep. Yeah, if you're really good, you know, for movie day, you got to run the movie projector. Yeah, with the punch cards. That was the way they did it back then. Back in like the 70s, everything was like that. Like if you did programming, you knew how to program on mainframes, and it was with these ancient machine languages, and everything was with a punch card. And nowadays, that stuff you could fit it all on your phone. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, if you think of, like, supercomputers that existed back in 1988. Like, I remember when I went to school here, 1988, the Beckman Institute, which is, like, a really big computer science institute at University of Illinois. 1988, that place opened, and it had a Cray supercomputer in it. And at that point in time, a Cray supercomputer was, like, one of the most powerful computers there was. And it filled up a room, and it was just all this storage that was kind of in a circle, and you had this like arm that swung and would pull things out, and it just constantly did stuff like that all the time. And that supercomputer probably now could run in what I have on my desk. Just with the way that technology has changed. I mean, it had as much power as it did, but at this point in time, that thing is just like, yeah. You could get that in your house. So, my day, we used to dream about movies. We had to draw pictures and hold them up in front of a crowd and call that a movie, and we liked it. So, well, we're back up to $61,000, but then again, I haven't ordered anything today, so that might be part of it. That could be part of the problem.
Just these. Thank you.
You're welcome. 8 1/4. 5, 6, 7, 8 1/4. Thank you very much. Go ahead, close that up. See what we might need to do. See what we might need to order, because I'm sure we need a lot. There's the pumpkin seed rolls that we finally need. They finally found them. That's music. How much money do I have? It's going to be 34,000. This is going to be just about all my money. No, we're not going to get all this. I'm going to have to pull something out of here. Knock that down. Knock that down. Knock that down. Go with that. Dock 1. And then knock this down a bit. Dock 2. There's that. And Fisher Plays Games, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. So there's all that. Level 160, I think I got another worker, so I get another person here to help out. I'd have to figure out what I would want to do. Like, do I want another unloader at this point, or do I just want to keep on piling up on restockers? I feel like a 4th unloader might not be a bad idea at this point. I feel like I got plenty of restockers. I think unloaders would be not bad. Let's take a look. 120. Oh, no, you're bad. So we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. That will not be what we do. And now, with this space, what can I continue to do here? I can continue... how do I change this? How do I do it? How do I do it? I mean, for now, I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to push this stuff even further forward. And continue contemplating. So this is all going to move way up. Oh, no. No. Okay. Is there... Okay, that'll snap. Well, let's go over this way. Start doing these. Whoop. Okay. Go with all those. So this has done a thing. Don't know what the thing is, but it's done a thing. Okay, and then there, and there, and then there. So that's some space. I still need to figure out what I want to do, like with all these racks. I mean, I don't know, because I'd rather keep the racks in the middle. I don't want to throw the music in the middle. I mean, I could, and how do I do this? What would I do? In a world where these were here, where these were like here, like this. If I did this, I mean, customers can get there. It's a little snug, but they could get there. I mean, that could be doable. So put all those kind of back there-ish. Is it the best? No, but it's something. I mean, this is a possibility. And then we go like that. Uh-oh. Rusty has officially gone down a rabbit hole. Film at 11. Oh, hold these thoughts. Hold all these thoughts. Hold all of them. Hold every thought. Every single thought. Hold them all. Let's see. If we do this, what does this get me? What do we get if we do this? If we do this, I mean, that all fits there. It's very snug against that wall for customers, but you know what? What do we got there? If I do this, oh boy. Like if I go all the way back to here with this. Rusty is completely gone down a rabbit hole now. Completely and utterly. Oh, all right, let's see. If I do this, well, let's try and let me count this out first. Let me count this out before I do this. I've got how many down there? I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. So I've got to have 16 if I do this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, heck, I've got all the space in the world. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I've got space for miles. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Counting with Rusty. Major League counting with Rusty. So I could set these up. Like starting here. So if I started these here, so let's push this all the way to the back. Let's do this. Oh, I've gone all the way down. So, all right, for the however many people we still have watching, music department is officially being moved. Hold my beer. We're doing it. I wasn't planning on this, but we're going to do it. We're going to make this happen. We're doing a thing. We're absolutely doing a thing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we're going to go with this, like this. Kind of there. Maybe one over. Yep, doing it. For the 98 watching, here we go. Here it is. So we're going like this. I do have to put some of these together a different way though, because like these are opposite these, so this has to go like this because those are the same. And then what are those again? Those are even more of those. So we got that. Okay, so here we go. All right, so there's that. Those are together. Now, what is the thing that is offsetting this? Like I've got these. Is it these speakers don't have a counterpart on the other side? That's what it is. These speakers are not duplicated. So that's the thing that's not the same. So like I've got those, and then I've got, are those, so yeah, this is like this. So this is where we've got the issue. Okay, so this is going to be, oh, how do I fix this? I do this. So we reverse this. So those go there. And then this goes here. Go like that. I have an even number. That's the thing, though. I've just got... And I got to get all my cases together, so we're going to do a little bit of small rearranging as well in the process of this. So cases all to come together, and then they're going to go on the end. So I can't believe I talked myself into this. I can't believe I did it. I absolutely can believe I did this. I was not planning on it. All right, there we go. So these keep moving back. A little bit more. That moves back. I've got more cases I got to get. So where are my other cases? Here's some cases. So we'll put case there. And then do this. So this is all going to end up, I'll have cases first, and then I'll work into the strings and then go into the speakers. So I think I got one more set of cases here. Yeah, I got one more set of cases. And when I get 8 of these, I'll probably split it and put a break in the middle there. We built on a completely new wing into the naughty corner for everything that I'm doing here. That's okay. This eventually had to happen, so I had to do this. So cases. Do I put, I think I now put the ukuleles next. Yeah, I'm going to put the ukuleles next, so we're going to do that. Put those next to all the cases. So we'll go like this. These need to keep moving down, out of the way. So all this just keeps moving down. I wish I could move these more than one at a time. That'd be kind of nice, but we can't. All right, so ukuleles. Fall asleep while I redo the music department. All right, so those, and then after that, I'll probably put in a break. I think that this is like 8 shelves deep. I think we're there. So let me count that once I get these up here. So yeah, it's just music, electronics, and clothing, all just like right on top of each other. It's fine. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then then we're going to have a break in the action. So let's, oh, I've got these. Oh, and oh, that's what it is. So it's those and those. So those do offset each other. So then I'm going to do, let's see, let's give myself a little bit of a break. So I'm going to put these in, and then just use this as a spacer. So let's go like that. Is that facing the right way? It is. So let's do this. Give myself a spacer, give myself a spacer. And then I think I'll start it there. That works. So then we'll go here with this, and then that's there, opposite that. So the other thing then is there's another set of these guitar strings, which is right there. There they are. Okay, then we continue on. And then we go from here. Oh, come on, hop over. Hop over. Oh, shoot, that's already facing that way. Don't have to spin it. Okay. I think this will work out space-wise pretty good. I think we're good with it. And then the guitars are going to go on the back wall. So they're going to go on that wall there. And then the music, I think, is just going to go right here along the... Oh, shoot, I'm in the way. I think the music's just going to go, like, right over there next to the escalators. And as I get more space, I can continue to make more changes to it. But for now, I think that this is what we got. I feel pretty good about this. So there we go. Mid-90s next week in Pennsylvania. It's going to be quite toasty around here, too. I'm getting my steps. Oh, my steps. The good news is that by doing this, I get all the space I need for all the stuff that I need space for. I can now start redoing I can finish the grocery. Grocery's going to move this way, and then butcher will continue moving that way. And then any additional space I get after that is just going to be bonus to, like, maybe get things being not quite as clogged. Because it is a little bit weird having the music right on top of the clothing, but it was what it was always going to be anyway. And Harapara, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Okay, so that's actually pretty good in terms of the way that's spaced out. I kind of like that. So then we'll go ahead, put that there. The wall of guitars is going to go here. So these are going to go right along here. This is going to be a bit weird. Having guitars right on top of your clothes, but eventually the clothes are going to move further down that way when we get that final section up there unlocked. So there's another update for Hypermarket coming out. they keep on coming out with new ones to try and fix all the things that have been broken every other time. I might move that out of the way just to give myself... I might move this all the way down. Just set it right here as a weird spot thing for now. So I can move these guitars all the way over to the corner. So yeah, we'll put those all the way against the corner. Because I'm going to probably need all that space, I'm thinking. So, Joe Dragone, how you doing? Returns Outlet Sim. Yeah, they just had an update to that game, I know. So I've got an update that I've got to check out there. Oh, can I get 7 across? Ooh, boy, that's going to be snug. Oh, that's going to be snug. I might have to do a little bit of rearranging of the toys to do this. Oh, boy, will this work? It's It's going to be close. I think I can get 6. Those turtles are going to have to move. The turtles are going to have to find a new home. I've got a feeling. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get 7 there. I can barely get 6 there. Okay. I'll sort that out. And I got a weird guitar there that doesn't belong there. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I never saw that. I never saw that guitar that doesn't match all the other guitars there. Never saw it. Okay, so then this has to move. Do I put those on a completely different shelf? But they don't, oh, they can't go on a completely different shelf because they're designed for that shelf. They can't go anywhere else. I might just have to go around the corner with these, but that would look so awkward. But it might just have to be. I might just have to do it for now. I just don't have a choice. This is going to have to go here and look kind of weird. One shelf of turtles right there. I mean, I might be able to swing them right here, possibly, right next to this. I mean, I guess that can work like that. It still looks a bit awkward, but it's better than a poke in the eye. And then these go right there. Will that fit? No, it won't. Oh, boy. Oh, doggone it. Do I know any place you can find a large GL? I know GL to be General Ledger. So if that's what you mean, I don't know. I'm not quite sure of where you might be able to find one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, how can I fix this? How can I rearrange this? These need to go over here. This needs to go like this. So much rearranging that's going on. Oh my gosh, what have I done to myself? What have I done? Why didn't anybody tackle me when I was getting ready to start this? And be like, no! Don't do it! Oh, that doesn't even fit there anyway because of the hitbox next to it. Oh! All you guys move down. Everybody moves down. All you guys move over. What am I even holding? What did I grab? What am I holding? I'm holding a rack. How did that happen? How did that happen that I ended up holding a rack? What happened there? I grabbed a rack out of the storage area in that process. What what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Okay, so there's that. So then we'll do this. This will move over here. And then this will move over here. Actually, let's move these a little bit more this way. Yeah, nobody can stop me. Nobody can even hope to contain me. That's exactly what it was. I mean, it doesn't look great. Can I move them over a little bit more? Can. Okay. Then you can go here. And then you can go here on the opposite side of this. That at least does something. And then that can go there. Okay. I can rechange the color of the wall. I can rechange the color of the pavers. I can leave that like that. Let me take this off of here real quick. Oh, I'm stuck. The walls are below the floors, which is not the way you would normally think of it. Normally the walls are above the floors, but in the decor, the walls are below the floors. And I'm going the wrong way. I need to go here. So let's go here. Let's fix this up. So we get rid of that, get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And that. And then we're going to put this back in place. And then I need to get rid of those, replace those with the stone pavers. Again, floors are above the walls. Floors are at the top. Walls are at the bottom. It's all in reverse. Floors are at the bottom in the core. They're at the top. They're up here. There. That all works. The guitars could even all move over a little bit. Now that I've given myself more space, I can kind of move these over a smidge. So that way they're not all along the wall there and not right smashed up on top of the clothing. Because I'm being utterly pedantic now. Okay. And there's all that. Computers from down under. And then these are all just going to go right here. Just like this. So, just like that. And this junkie, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you very, very soon. Did you hear the other day that I have no plans to go back to Hypermarket Simulator? You did hear correctly. All of my stores in that game have been destroyed by the updates that they added to it. So no, I'm not going back. I am done. The new store that I built had no need for any of the stuff that they added in the updates, and my old store is completely destroyed. So no, I am not going back. I've actually completely uninstalled that game from my computer. It is gone. I do not have it anymore. Watch as Rusty repaints his entire floor in borderline silence. This is just in massive focus mode. There's so much space for activities down here. You could have a party down here. You could have a flippin' rave in this part of the store. just have a massive, massive rave right down here. Ha! No, I will definitely make sure to let Susie Lou know that you said hello, Cozy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. That did a thing. We could have a butcher here. Well, the butcher is going to just continue to expand out this way as far as it needs to, and the grocery is now going to swing that way. That is the plan. Grocery goes there. Butcher continues back this way as far as it needs to go. And the trouble I have now is I need a bigger refrigerator for the rest of the butcher products. I need to get myself more space there because I don't think I have a free fridge space. I could put another fridge here, but that's still only going to be another 6 boxes of products. So I need to get a large fridge because I know I could put things on the gray shelves. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I am hashtag team pallets, so I need another big fridge for the remainder of my fridge products. So there we go. Yeah, that was brutal and savage. Are you guys still asking for pumpkin rolls? You're not. So at least we took care of that. So yeah, a large fridge for the butcher seems like it's a must, especially if you're doing everything in pallets. You've got to have a large fridge for it. And right now, I'm a little bit cramped back there for another large fridge. That's kind of where I'm kind of stuck. But we've got this I mean, I could put another medium one in there in the meantime until I get more space. I mean, there's probably room to put a medium in there again. Slap another medium, just kind of like, it would probably fit because that's a medium. That's a medium. I could probably take one and just drop it right there. It could be doable. That is an option until we have the space to get a big one. So, what does it look like up here? I mean, it's a thing. It works. It'll be better when this space is completely opened up. Because then all of the clothing will move further down and it won't look quite so weird here. But I'm good with it. So I told your doctor that you broke your arm in 2 places and he told me to stop going to those places. Ah! Man. Shoo! We did a good thing. We did a very good thing. It was a little bit of work, but we did a good thing. We made it happen. We got the music upstairs. I had no plan in this episode to get the music upstairs, but after we got that one expansion, my eyes kind of opened, went bing! It's like, okay, maybe we can make this happen. And we did. So now we can move forward with advancing the plot, see what we can do to get more grocery in, see what we can do to get more butcher in. So much intense organization that occurred here. It was kind of nuts. So, but we did it, and I'm proud of us. So, my plan, I am thinking that this weekend, I'm hoping to be able to do another fall asleep while I reorganize the store for the new, smaller convenience store that they added to Supermarket Chaos. From what Cans told me, it took him like 2 hours to finish that. And if it took him 2 hours to finish that, I can probably finish it in about the same amount of time and have that as a weekend episode. For the Planet Crafter fans out there, which I know they are few and far between, but for those that are, on Rusty Champagne 2, we will have more Planet Crafter episodes as well. And then Monday on Rusty Champagne 2, we'll probably go back and do more Farm to Table, I'm thinking. And then here on Rusty Champagne, one of them will probably be Forensics, the game that I did the demo on and was really bad at, but we'll probably be playing that on Monday. And then aside from that is an excellent question. So we'll look and see exactly what we're going to do there. Do the 4 magic first. Do the 4 magic first. So that's the plan. That's what we got going on. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be doing the same myself, and we'll come back and have more live fun back on Monday. So it's been a fantastic week for sure, all because of you lovely, lovely people. And as always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all by a country mile. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making every day that we get together an absolute, utter pleasure. Thank you so much for that. Love all you guys. And we're going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching me run up and down an escalator like an idiot trying to get a music department from one floor to the next, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. We're closing in on 21,000 subscribers. I think we're about 60 away at this point from 21,000. It's getting close. So that's really cool. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious, we got more space again, silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.